Have you ever heard of a sustainable innovation that has been used to create plastic recycled bricks that are 5 times stronger than concrete? I know you'd say that's a lie, but I want to guarantee you that this is something that's actually real.
Ownership and greatness.
And on today's episode, I wanted to shine our greatness spotlight on a sustainable enthusiast, a mechanical engineer, and not only that, a social entrepreneur who's transforming the way we recycle our waste. I'm talking about Nzambi Matee, the founder of Gjenge Makers Limited in Kenya. And her story is so inspiring because she decided, you know what, I'm not gonna sit down on the sideline and only complain. If I'm not part of the solution, then I'm part of the problem. And so Zambi has been able to innovate a machine that actually creates 500 to 1,000 plastic bricks every single day. And when you look at that number, that means she's eradicating almost 500 kilograms of plastic waste every single day. I was so proud when I heard her story because we all know of the global warming issues that we're facing right now, and plastic waste is on top of the list of some of the waste material that are actually messing up the environment, because it takes thousands of years for plastic to decompose. So I'm super proud of what Nzambi Matee is actually doing with her initiative. And not only is she able to help eradicate plastic waste, but she's also creating more than 100 jobs in her community. For me, this is what we are supposed to be doing. Like I always say, necessity is the mother of invention. Look around you. Don't always complain about things if you're not doing something about it. And so what Zambi and Gjenge Makers have done is something that deserves to be celebrated. And so I was like, you know what, I need to highlight her story. I've watched a ton of interviews and I'm so proud of her, especially being a Kenyan. Just seeing the innovation and what she's been able to achieve is amazing. And so like I said, you can actually see the process of how they start processing the plastic waste. They sort the plastic waste, which they actually get from all around Kenya, from different companies that actually work with plastic products, and also from the gutters and from all the recycled trash that is collected by the government. And the beauty of it is like they have the sorting process, and then from sorting they mix the plastic waste, which has been grinded together with sand, which actually helps and makes it even stronger. And then once they're done sorting the plastic, that's where they now mix the grinded plastic with sand, which actually helps it become stronger. That's why when I first started, I said she's making bricks which are 5 times stronger than regular concrete. And so by her creating this innovative solution, which is used for constructing paveways and also playgrounds for kids and other stuff, this is amazing, and I definitely needed to highlight this and celebrate her for what she's actually doing. I'm proud of her, and she's actually been able to win a couple of awards because of her innovation. And not only that, she's been able to partner with different nations where she has like exchange programs where people come to visit her company and they're able to learn more about sustainable innovation or ways on how they can actually go back to their countries and start recycling plastic waste by creating an innovative solution. So this is fascinating, man. This is amazing, because think about it. If we all learn more about how we can be able to recycle the plastic waste that we have and use the technology to be able to create long-lasting solutions, this would change their view of the world and also clean up the environment, which in turn is gonna enable us to live a better environment for the future generation. Because I feel like we are so focused on ourselves that we don't even care about what the next generation are gonna use. So we have to take care of our environment so that the future generations can also enjoy the same things that we're enjoying on this earth. All right, so my goal today was just to highlight her accomplishment, and I'm super proud because it's not easy for someone to just take it upon themselves and decide, you know what, this is something I'm gonna do, this is something that I'm passionate, I'm not gonna give up on myself no matter what. I'm gonna show up, I'll figure out a way to be able to not only create the product but to also source the funds. And so I know it's not an easy feat for someone to kickstart such an initiative, which is, when you think about it on a global scale, is huge. But she was motivated and inspired to create a solution for the problem that she was facing in her community. And that's when she started the startup and was able to raise seed money to be able to kickstart the initiative. And from what I've learned through doing more research on her and more research on what she's working on, is this is just the beginning. She's been able to create more prototypes, and her main goal is to be able to build sustainable homes in the near future. So the best thing about this is she's still evolving the idea, she's still innovating on whatever she has right now. And this is growth. This is growth. And I believe this is the way of the future. This is the way we are supposed to be doing things. And instead of complaining, we need to find solutions that can actually transform and change the way people are living right now. So I'm super proud of what she's accomplished. And so the other thing I'm proud of her is she's been able to partner with the government, the Kenyan government, and they've been able to support her by giving her projects to work on. And by doing so, she's able to keep the company running and also receive orders from different entities and different customers who want to use the product. So this is something that's sustainable. This is something that can actually generate income not only for her but also for her employees and the community around her. So this is amazing. I'm super proud, and I'm also happy that the government has actually supported her, because I've done another episode where there was a great innovator who wasn't getting the necessary funding that he deserved to be able to create a product that was gonna help our community. So for her to be able to get the support not only from the government but from different countries, this is great, because I know we all want to find a solution to this environmental disaster that we have. So I'm gonna put a link at the end of this video on the description so that you guys can actually go out there and learn more about what she's working, learn more about all the accolades that she's received, and learn more about her vision and mission for Gjenge Makers and what they aspire to do in the near future. And so, like I said before, I am celebrating Nzambi Matee, the social entrepreneur who's actually transforming the way we recycle plastic waste in Africa. And so I thought it was necessary for me to make sure I highlight her story. And not only that, this is just the beginning. I'm working on a two-part series where I'll be highlighting different individuals who are currently working on different products in the recycle industry or in the recycle area to be able to eradicate plastic waste all around the world. Join me next week also for another inspiring story about a Ghanaian who's actually creating building blocks, and his aim is to eradicate homelessness in Ghana by building houses using recycled waste. So this is amazing. We have social entrepreneurs out there who are creating sustainable solutions by using a problem that's already there, and instead of complaining, they're finding a solution on how to highlight it. So I felt it was necessary to kickstart this. I felt it was necessary for us to have this conversation and just highlight and celebrate what they're actually doing. And today is special because it's Miss Nzambi Matee, and we salute her for what she's doing, and I'm super proud of her and the initiative that she's undertaking, and I believe she's gonna be able to take this to higher heights. All right, thank you so much for tuning in to Ownership and Greatness. I'm your host, Joe Chege. Until next time, peace and blessing. Before I forget, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, feel free to subscribe so you can always be notified whenever we drop a new episode. And not only that, you can also listen to the show on all your podcast platforms. We drop great, insightful gems every single week on Tuesday and on Friday. Until next time, peace and blessing.
Ownership and Greatness.